touch on two projects that are trying to make building blockchains as easy as building a smart contract. Welcome guys to the channel. In today's video, we'll talk about the Celestia network and then the Saga network. So let's get into it. When I saw Ethereum in 2016, 2017, I knew that the evolution of blockchain is here. Because before you could build something that was different from Bitcoin, you either had to fork to Bitcoin or you have to create your own consensus and all that. And it was a pain. So even create your own token, right? So what took a lot of projects, lots of money, and a lot of time, Ethereum came and boom, we were able to create ERC20. You saw that during the ICO boom, many tokens were being launched and all that. So it's no longer a thing, right? And developing decentralized applications. But one of the things we see is that because everything is being crammed up to one layer, you have problems. Because everybody is competing for the same block space, everybody is competing for the same resources. So it is now the issue of the highest bidder gets their transaction through. So somebody is willing to mint an NFT and pay $2,000 in fees, and then you say no, I can only pay $50 or $100. And it's even our treasures, even if you are paying something like $10 for a transaction. So that is a problem Ethereum have run into, and we'll have the Ethereum 2.0. And many projects are trying to help Ethereum scale, but there's fragmentation because now you have different projects that are competing. We'll have the likes of our rollups. We have Arbitrum, we have ZK, we have Optimism, we have Metis, we have even the YDS and all that. Now, but one of the problems with rollups is that there is still a bottleneck to its scaling. And then we have the likes of the YDS. Has been a rollup for a long time, right? Now they are moving from that, and then they are transitioning to an application specification being built with the Cosmos SDK. So you might be asking why. So that is where Celestia is going to come in. Now, Bitcoin helped as a store of value, and then Ethereum came. Where we are transitioning to is the likes of Celestia. Now, what Celestia is like in a bit, without explaining much, is Celestia is like an AWS, but for blockchains. So Ethereum made creating blockchains easy. Sorry, what Celestia will do is that it will make creating blockchains very, very easy. Let's talk about the reward. When the internet came, you could just deploy a server at home and serve the internet to the world. But with time, it was no more feasible. We had shared hosting. We have the likes of Bluehost and all that. And then after that, developers wanted more. When I have instances, cloud servers with the likes of AWS, Google Cloud, and all that. What Celestia is bringing to the scene is what we call modular blockchains. Now, when you are building blockchains by yourself, you have to put every single thing. You cram every single thing inside one layer. But what Celestia wants to do is, this is a module. So maybe this is the execution layer. You put it. So the execution layer consists of the data availability layer and then the settlement layer. So this is settlement layer, you put it this way. This is the availability layer, you put it this way. Consensus layer, you keep it there. This layer, you keep it there. So no more are you cramping everything into one place. Now, when you want to build, like modules, if you are a developer, we have this module for this module for that, this module for that. So it becomes very easy, unlike you creating everything from scratch. So that is what Celestia wants to make possible. Now, you can come and build a rollup if you decide on Celestia, because they help with data availability. You can come to build an application blockchain if you wish. You can use any EVM, any virtual machine. You can use the EVM, you can use WASM, you can even build a move rollup and on all that. So there are many things that you can do with Celestia. Now you might be asking, for the data availability layer, how do I know? Because Celestia is runs light client and all that. How do I know that the data that I'm being given is true? It uses what they call data availability sampling. So what that means is that rather than have all the piece of the data, if you just get a fraction of the data, you have insight into everything that is happening in the system. So that is a little bit about Celestia. So there are many bulls around that. The testnet is currently on. You can run a Celestia validator node, and it's not incentivized. Then an incentivized testnet is coming soon. So that is a brief about the Celestia, and it's being built with the Cosmos SDK. And the next project I want to talk about is the Saga network. Now, it was formerly called Sagan network, but after some time, they had to remove the N, so it's now Saga network. So the initial vision was to be like the Kusama of Polkadot, where like a testnet, test things, move fast and break things and other. But after some time, they began to transition to a whole independent network that uses an interchain security model. But what they are gravitating towards is entertainment and games. So what Saga Network wants to do is, when applications, what you see with Cosmos chains, one of the principal reasons, apart from the fact of trying to rally a community and reward token holders, the reason why many of the projects that are launching are doing an airdrop in Cosmos system is because they want a way to be able to easily bootstrap validation and then delegation. So that is where the outrageous airdrops comes in. And even apart from the airdrops, you observe that one of the things that have affected Cosmos-based project is inflation is too high. Okay, you imagine something like Evmos. The inflation is 3 times in 1 year. So you're having, for staking Evmos alone, you have 320% APR. It's just too much. So you have to keep those because you want to incentivize validators, because if the token is coming down too much, and then everything just goes down to zero. This is where Saga comes in. Saga, you come, it uses what they call chain-lets. You develop your chain, and then you deploy it as like a form of smart contract, and then it goes to the Saga network. Now, every developer have the opportunity to try the network out. So we have the free trial. So once you get to a particular volume, then you can move to the subscription model. And then as your volume is increasing, you can increase the subscription model. So that is what Saga network is all about. So they intend launching early next year. And let me know what you think about these two networks, Saga network and Celestia. Remember, the Cosmos ecosystem is taking shape. We have the likes of Agoric. Agoric just launched, making it easy for smart contracts developers to develop in the most popular programming language on the planet, JavaScript. And then we also have many other projects that are about to launch. Quicksilver for liquid staking, Stride for liquid staking. We have Neutron. We have even the Cosmos 2.0 that will be announced, the white paper that will be announced in Cosmosverse. There are many exciting things happening in the Cosmos ecosystem. So let me know what you think about Celestia and then Saga Network. Thank you very much for being there.